I'm a week into my first leagues and I'm already in the end game. I've recorded all my progress since day one, and I wish I could fit it all into one video. Oh wait.
Oh my fucking god!
Okay, now that you're a little caught up, let's start. After killing 500 Krakens, I managed to get 99 Slayer and my 10th Kraken Tentacle. Normally I wouldn't care, but this is a free 400 points for me. So by handing in these 10 tentacles to the lady, I'm able to equip an enhanced trident for 400 points. I'm never gonna use this thing though. I also decided to go to NEX masses for some combat achievements since so many tasks involve them. With this herbivore task, I've obtained the rune trophy, 42,000 points. I've never done herbivore before this, but it's pretty chill. My belladonna finally grew and I was ready to complete all my lumbridge diaries. I put all the lamps onto herblore because honestly, who's trying to do herb runs in a temporary mode? That also got me 2100 total level, which is another 200 points. I rounded out all of my stats to get base 80, which is another free 200 points. Shout out to my clanmate here for letting me finish my hard Karanja diary. It was a close fight. I didn't have 90 herblore yet to create a super combat potion, but I just couldn't wait to do the task. This bartender came in clutch with the +1 boost and I was able to do the task. While I was doing more Herbie, I realized my mahogany trees had grown for another 80 points. I was fletching during my Herbie KC and managed to passively get 99 fletching with broad arrows. With this 150th Herbie, I've completed all Herbie tasks and I should be done with this content for the rest of the leagues. One thing I love about picking Asgarnia is the access to pest control. With the 8 times minigame multiplier and hard CAs, I'm getting 64 void points a game. There's so many points in combat XP, it's a no-brainer to do. This is the only time I'll be excited to get a frog random event. This took forever, but I finally chopped the cap for 40 points. Just like that, I've obtained all the skull scepter pieces needed for the full thing. The scepter is mostly useless, besides clue scroll steps, but it was necessary for the Varrock diary. Just another reason Banknote is superior to Fire Sale. One tick cooking anything. And there's the elite Varrock diary, 200 points for 5 minutes of work. You love to see it. I did an expert raid for the 20-minute speedrun to combat achievement, and I think this chest loot got me more excited than any other purple. Dragon dart tips. With these dart tips, I can finally fletch them and get 200 points. I may have carpal tunnel syndrome from one tick cooking, but I also have 99 cooking. I went to the fight caves for some more combat achievements and managed to get 200 points from the task. More pest control to pad my stats and leagues rank a little bit. I also forgot to do this, but filling a large pouch was 40 points. I went to TOA and finally got the Fang I've been trying to get. Not only is this going to help me with Akka, but it also gives me 600 points. 200 points for the normal Fang and 400 for the kit. Just a reminder that I'm a new OSRS content creator. I'd really appreciate your feedback in the comments. I have a lot of leagues content lined up, so you should subscribe to support the channel. Barbarian Assault is the MVP for letting me do this surge spell task. I ended up staying here for the elite Kandrin diary and fighter torso. It surprisingly went really well and the points were really good. Giant Mole was 200 kills an hour for me with my shadow, so I decided to knock out the 300 KC task. I was also looking for U-logs for fire making and a dragon fruit seed from the bird nest. Turning in 100 mole claws was also a task. I had 600 bird nests to open and I just needed one dragon fruit seed. Luckily enough, I got it on my last 14 nets. You may think I look like a complete idiot here, and you'd be right. But I'm doing a combat task where I can't lose a single prayer point, and I'm not flinking this entire fight cave. This was a combo eating simulator, but I got it done. I finished the Pirate P RFG subquest and managed to equip some mithril gloves for some more points. I have no idea how volcanic mine works, but with a few YouTube guides I figured it all out, and mined a runite fragment and bought an ash covered tome for 400 points. Here I am planting my glorious dragon fruit tree. I didn't want it to die, so I used ultra compost and paid for protection. My clanmate here called the dragon imp and I ran here as fast as I could for another 80 points. I completed all the Kandarin diaries for some juicy points and used all the lamps on Herblore. It was easy points besides the level 5 barbarian assault task. I've never done NEX in the main game, so me soloing it here is an insane move. I was learning as I was killing the boss, so I had a lot of stupid deaths like this. I finally got my first kill and it wasn't so bad with Banker's Note. Too bad it was garbage loot. I decided to send another kill and this is what I got. I've never made Torva before, so I was a little confused, but after using my old Tassus on the furnace and using it on the anvil, I was able to equip a Torva piece for 200 points. Another solo kill for ecumenical key shards. I can't wait to use these. Thanks, Jagex. These kills were really fast and took me an average of 7 minutes each for an insane chance of a unique. Speaking of uniques, there's an ancient hilt. This is mostly useless for me, but since I have all the other Godsword hilts, I can equip them all for 400 points. And I'm ranked 17. I love this relic so much, I can play with my brain off. I know you're probably bored of pest control content, but think of how I feel. The league points are just too good to pass up here, so I have to do it. 25 mil and 35 mil prayer XP is 200 points, so we love pest control. After forcing myself to do herb runs, there's another 80 point task for cleaning 100 dwarf weeds, and I'm sitting pretty at rank 16. But I'm not done.
Job finished? I don't think so.